Alice led me to her dining room and had her dolls go set up the tea. I guess she didn't consider making tea cooking, or maybe she's considered adding the leaves to be the cooking part. So I heard from Remy you dragged Flandre over to her place. Any reason? I just thought she should get out more. Of course. Actually, I think it'd be good if she dropped by here too. I'm thinking 4 days or so. Are you going to be in? Alice, you want to bring that vampire to my home? Yes? You want to bring a vampire with the mind of a child and an issue with breaking things into my house, a house that is full of very fragile and expensive things. Come on, Alice, Flandre's a lot better than the rumors suggest. She didn't break anything at Raymond's place. And what about other places? Well, that was Yukiko's fault mostly, and Flandre realized she made a mistake. How comforting. Exactly. Because, blowing up a ghost, if it was not a ghost, she'd be fucked. But, blowing up a person because they took your cake, it's always, I think it was a cake, right? Something like that. Because that's always a comforting thing to know. I'd always wondered, Alice, why are you so annoyed by powerful yokai? You can't stand Yukari, despise Suika, avoid Yukiko, and run from the mention of Flandre. The only big name you can stand is Rumilla, even though you're sometimes jumpy. It's a bad habit, one I've never been able to move past. The whistle of the teapot caused Alice to stand and walk away to finish preparing. On her return, she set down a cup of tea in front of me before staring at her own. Want to talk about it? Not really, but I probably should. Well, whichever you want. Alice fiddled with her cup for a bit before replying. I don't really feel like giving away my whole life story, so forgive me if my explanation is a little disjointed. You know how we magicians amass power? You've done it yourself. There's the start, where we fumble about getting simple spells to work, then the early phases where we gain a lot of power real fast. Right, I remember that. Went from lightning candles to fireballs in a month. A month? Anyways, the main part is what happens after that. Huh? You hit the wall? Yeah, when you start getting more spells but not enough power. But what does that have to do with strong yokai? Makai doesn't really have a human village, doesn't have many humans at all. I thought if I could become powerful like the yokai, I'd fit in better, and it worked with the low-level yokai, but the stronger yokai were still beyond me. I sipped to my tea. There was obviously more to it than that. I still have better luck asking later. I assumed the fact that you hate to lose is part of it as well. And you like to lose, Marisa? Well, no. Anyway, why did you decide to start studying magic? It just caught my interest. It would be nice if you occasionally told me about yourself, Marisa, especially since I answered your question. I'm not lying! You mean to tell me you alienated half the village, ran away from your father, and became a student of a vengeful ghost all because magic caught your interest? I find that somewhat unlikely. Don't talk about my father. My apologies. I heard he passed away recently. My condolences. I said don't talk about my father. Damn it, Marisa, I was just being polite. Could you stop being childish for once in your life? Maybe you should listen to what people are saying. Maybe you should say what you mean. I'm sorry, did I use big enough words? Did I not use big enough words for you? What part of don't talk about that didn't you understand? The part where common courtesy is somehow a grave insult. Oh wait, I'm sorry, you don't understand courtesy at all, do you? Damn, bitches firing shots at each other back and forth. That was it, I've had enough of this crap. I pushed my chair back and walked out. Screw this, I'm leaving. Good riddance. I slammed the door behind me and flew to, I don't know where, away. Yeah, this is not exactly helping the whole Alice route. Not at all, because that's kind of pushing it back instead of moving it forward, I would say. Eventually, I decided to stop flying and start walking. I wasn't really going anywhere, but I wanted to keep moving. I couldn't believe Alice had the gall to bring up my old man, and even say the exact same garbage. Grow up, Marisa. Magic isn't for normal people. Marisa, either learn a proper trade or... No, wait a minute, what? Is she bashing Alice for saying? No, if I recall the conversation, she was just curious why she wanted to learn magic. That was it. It's not like she's bashing you for that shit. What? I kicked a log, then swore as the pain from the impact went up my toes. I kicked the damn thing again properly and it shattered with a satisfying crunch. Well, it seemed like I wouldn't be visiting Alice anymore, idiot. Well, it's not like it was that big of a deal. As she said, it's not like we were really friends. We've only been visiting each other weekly or so for the last 3 years. It's not like how me and Raymond were friends. I mean, sure, we teamed up a couple of times, but that was always a matter of convenience. Anyway, she deserved to be ignored for I thought over our conversation again. What had set me off? Then I groaned and pat my face in my hands. I was an idiot. I flown off the handle for no good reason. Why did I do that? I had seen Alice was trying to be nice, but I let my problems with my old man bleed over again. I was a moron. Yeah, clearly. Even I could tell. I turned back towards Alice's house. I needed to apologize to her before things became worse. It took me a while to find my way back, but eventually I showed up at Alice's cottage. Walk in like a champ. I opened the door and walked in. Alice seemed to be sitting at the table, still staring into her tea. She looked up when I started to walk in. Then she jumped to her feet, strode towards me. I stepped back into the front part when I saw how angry she looked. Why the hell are you back here, Marisa? You made your point very clear last time, so get lost. Well, I want to apologize, Alice. So you just waltz back to my house, say you're sorry, and everything becomes all better? I don't think so. I didn't mean, look, I know this isn't the best way to do things. I don't know the right way to do this, but you deserve an apology anyway. Well, then apologize and get out. I took a deep breath in order to get my thoughts in order. I was never good about speaking about family. I'm sorry, Alice. I was the one who wasn't listening to you. I don't know why I still get angry when someone talks about my dad. It's stupid. I mean, he obviously cared somewhat about me, otherwise he would have written me out of his will, but he chose to give me everything after I ran away from home. This sounds more like an excuse than an apology. Sorry, I just wanted to say I was being stupid about it. I guess I'll go now. I suppose dealing with idiots is something else I need to get better at too. Come back in, you owe me the rest of the story. Thanks, Alice. I followed Alice back into her house and sat back down at the table. We each used a quick spell to warm my tea. So, I sipped my tea to try to delay the explanation a bit. Sorry, I'm probably going to ramble a bit. Anyway, my father didn't approve of me focusing in magic. I thought it was because he considered that becoming a magician was evil, like a lot of the other villagers did. You thought? Well, he gave me everything in his will, including the right to arrange his funeral. Heck, it was even written after I ran away. But when I was young, he always told me my focus on magic was childish. He always did his best to prevent me from studying magic instead of math. There was this time, wait, that's not important. Basically, in the end, I got so angry and ran away and moved out here, with Mima's help admittedly. I see. Yeah, my old man would always seem to disapprove of something I was doing. It always made me so angry. I'd crash at Raymond's place rather than go home when I needed to get out of the house. It sounds like you regret that a little. I thought about it for a little while, but I couldn't really tell what my feelings were. Maybe. I suppose I can forgive you, just don't confuse me with your father again. I don't have anything against magicians. Don't worry, you're cuter than my father. It shouldn't be that hard. Wrong time for flattery, Marisa. Ah. And you still dodged the original question. Why did you start studying magic? I just like magic. Maybe there's another reason, but I don't remember. I was 5, I think, when I started. The only person who might know would be Corin. Odd, but I wouldn't put it past you to forget something like that, Marisa. Still, it's odd that you consider magic the reason to pursue magic. You almost sound like the librarian. I sound like Patchy? Patchy? Oh, alright, I've been over there fairly often, so I see. But yes, you two do have the same view on magic. You study magic as a set of laws as opposed to a set of spells. That's not the norm? It's probably why you're so good at stealing Patchy's spell. You think alike. Does that mean that since I find stealing your spells easy too, we think alike? Huh? Wait, why are you stealing my spells? Because they're really good spells. How did you keep Patchy from killing you during this research again? Good dodging skills and the ability to appeal to her sense of humor. That's something, alright. That sounds about right. Well, I have some good things to do still. So we should probably call it a day. Alright, later, Alice. And thanks for listening to me. Don't make a habit of it. Goodbye, Marisa. Well, that had gone poorly. No shit. At least it got fixed in the end. Still, it was pretty embarrassing. I should probably forget about that fiasco. The best way to handle the past is to plan for the future. Let's see, what should I do tomorrow? Who should I visit? There's no Alice, so I obviously can't progress to that anytime soon. What do I want to go for? What should I go for? Have we been neglecting Raymond-ish in terms of choices? I don't think so. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to go with like the most neutral route right now, just because we're not dealing with Alice, so there's no real need to consider it for what my goal is. So I mean, I'm trying to think. I think we've been even-ish with everybody so far. So I guess I'll go eeny, meeny, miny, mo for now. So eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, miny, mo. Alright, we're going visiting Raymond, and no one's getting their head bashed too, so that turns out pretty well. I should visit Reimu. It's been a while since I dropped by the shrine. Still, when I think about it... I think Koishi would be helpful here just because we're going to Reimu, so this could help. I headed down into the underground to rustle up some answers. However, I couldn't find Koishi around. Oh, hello. Hey, Oku, have you seen Koishi? Not for a couple of days. She's been wandering around. Does she do that often? All the time. I think she wanders more than Orin does. Well, I suppose I wandered from my home fairly often. Still, I wasn't as close to my family. Maybe that was part of having a closed heart, or maybe yokai didn't really think much about days since they would live centuries. Oh, were you looking for me, Marisa? Welcome back, Miss Koishi. Hey, yeah, I was looking for you. Ah, that's nice of you, but I'm afraid that I can't really give you much help. Huh? You're going to have to rely on your own knowledge here. I can't read things you don't know on some level yourself. Okay, I suppose that makes sense. But when you say my own knowledge, are we talking high-end magical theory or just remembering Reimu doesn't like spicy food? Now, all evidence to the contrary, I can't actually see the future. Can Reimu afford to be picky about food? Oh, shit. No holding back, I see. No holding back. She'll eat it if she has to, but it messes up her breathing a bit if it's too spicy. Erin says she has a mildly allergy something at one party. That's too bad. I don't like a lot of spices, but it's more fun when food has a kick. Anyway, sorry I couldn't be more help. Nah, it's fine. You're my friend, not a cheat sheet, right? Thanks. I will talk a little more with the two underground yokai, then went back home.